Have you ever wondered what personality type you have, or maybe even your creativity level? Well, we have just the perfect test for you. The Rorschach inkblot test is one way that you can gauge these characteristics. An inkblot test is a personality test which requires the subject to determine what they see in ambivalent inkblot photos. In 1921, Rorschach created a test in which the subject viewed a series of inkblot photos and explained to the examiner what they viewed in the photos. Although the inkblot test is not necessarily foolproof, it was able to give examiners a chance to view some different characteristics of people. The inkblot test is user-friendly and appropriate for all ages. Children, teens, and adults seem to find pleasure and laughter while taking this exam. Due to the friendly nature of this exam, most participants in the inkblot test find it easy to be natural and feel comfortable while revealing what they believe they see in the inkblot photos. This is very uncommon when dealing with personality and creativity tests because in most cases the patient feels as if they need to answer the question morally or even in a manner in which the examinee would expect. The inkblot test allows the tester to exhibit their creativity. Due to the fact that there is no specific structure to the test, most patients feel comfortable and easygoing about revealing their answers. My personal experience with the inkblot test was I found it a very fun and creative way to gauge your personality and creativity levels. At first I was very nervous as I thought I was going to depict the inkblot photo incorrectly, but as I continued on through the test I realized that there is no specific answer and that any answer that I created was just a gauge of my personality and creativity levels. Now it is time to discuss some pros and cons about the Rorschach inkblot test. Some positives about the Rorschach inkblot test are that there are no incorrect answers. 100% of the responses are accounted for and add to your score. Another positive about the Rorschach inkblot test is that it is a fun, stress-free exam. Now a fun and stress-free exam, that is almost unheard of. Although it seems like there is no negatives to a fun and easy exam, the negatives of the Rorschach inkblot test is that it is not always accurate. The inkblot test is a way to give a broad understanding of the subject's personality and creativity levels. Another negative to the Rorschach inkblot test is that at times it could also be very disorderly as it has no specific structure. The Rorschach inkblot test is a method to help children, adolescents, and adults with problem solving, quick and critical thinking, as well as brain development. The Rorschach inkblot test is a good way to get the brain's ideas flowing. The Rorschach inkblot test also helps with young children, adolescents, and adults test-taking anxiety as well as dependent personality traits, such as good and bad habits. In my opinion, the Rorschach inkblot test teaches subjects to relax and clear their mind as they take this stress-free exam. I believe that the inkblot test is a fun and easy way to find your personal characteristics as well as your creativity levels. Although this exam doesn't necessarily give an accurate response, it's still a fun way to test your creativity. I would advise everyone to take the Rorschach inkblot test at least once in their life. Although it is not 100% valid, it is still exciting to see the outcomes of the easygoing exam. It is very interesting and fun to see what different objects come to mind at the spur of the moment. The Rorschach test will not only gauge your personality and creativity, but it will also give you and your partner a laugh.